Unclear. A fog surrounds us. That could be a large part of the energy that we experience today. We may find ourselves questioning what's real. We may doubt our instincts. We wonder if our words are being heard in the way we intended. But there's also this lighter, softer energy. It's going to be one that awakens a desire to get closer, to let others in, to be fully seen. So it's a time when confusion and clarity kind of dance together. And within this tension, I think there's this invitation, a magic unfolding, if you will, to trust, to feel deeply, to lean into the beauty of what we could be, what we could manifest, what we could bring into our lives. So as we wait for the fog to lift, we also allow for the answers to begin to form. Join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, gaining an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus, September the 25th, 2024. So we'll dive into the numerology. We have the 25 energy today. The 25 energy is all about success after great difficulty. So you may be experiencing the difficulty now, which means that success is on the horizon for you. It could mean that you have been going through a very troubling time, and now you start to see the energy shifting to your favor. 2 plus 5 is a 7 energy. That is about creating harmony and beauty in our environments, in our relationships. And if we look at the daily numerology, we would then have a 9 plus a 7 plus an 8. That gives us a 24 energy. The 24 energy is about mainly relationships and, how we have to show up each and every day and be diligent in the work it takes to grow a relationship, to strengthen a relationship, to increase the bond of a relationship. And it just doesn't happen. But it's all those little tiny things that we do that create it into, it gives it life. It gives it strength. It gives it a foundation for growth. 2 plus 4 is a 6 energy. The 6 energy is about our habits, our behaviors. It's also about finding joy in your work life. So we could be looking at our habits, our behaviors, what we do, how we get ready for the day, and how it impacts what we do for the rest of the day. Maybe our routine, how we roll out our day, maybe at work, how to bring more happiness and joy to the experience. The sun is in Libra, the moon is in Cancer, and Mercury sits opposite Neptune today. So that usually makes us feel like we are walking through a fog, okay? Clarity, understanding, it's definitely something that it feels like it's just out of reach. Like you almost got it, but you don't. It becomes harder to express our thoughts clearly to others, and that can lead to misunderstandings, that can lead to confusion. There is a risk of over-romanticizing situations or people. Okay, we may want to escape our own internal, or to escape to, I should say, our own internal fantasies. We do not want to look at reality. So yes, once again, those rose-colored glasses. Now, we're not really wearing them today, but maybe they're sitting on, we've pushed them up, right? We're wearing them on our head and they fall down and it's like, okay, that's so much better than it was. At least I think I know what I see now, or I'm comfortable with what I see. It's going to leave me in this little rut rather than allowing the confusion to just be part of the day, because that actually helps you going forward. Okay. This is a day, okay, if we're signing documents or something, we really want to review them with a fine-tooth comb. We'll skip over the parts we don't really understand, or it's not really clear. I don't think they mentioned this, but it's not a biggie because it might be a biggie later. We want to be cautious really with any kind of decisions we are making, especially the big decisions. We need to take the time to apply logic to our thinking, to our words, perhaps even, meditate, journal, stay grounded, stay practical. But it's a very magical time if you're like a writer, a storyteller, a songwriter, things like that, or just anything creative actually, okay? Creativity will lead the way today. So tap into your creative imaginative side, or tap into your spirituality, okay, and see where it leads you. I think you will be astounded by what happens if you follow that route today. We also have the sun semi-sextiling Venus. Okay, so it's kind of like we're offered this soft invite to appreciate life's pleasures. And it's not about grand gestures, it's rather the little whispers of harmony, of beauty. We may feel the need to redecorate just a small spot in our home, or maybe at the office, or maybe our eyes are pulled towards beautiful artwork more than usual. We're noticing the painting, or we're even noticing in the graffiti how artistic and beautiful it is. Okay, we can seek harmony, and we want to seek harmony. We want to seek joy in all of our social activities, our interactions with people. Maybe it's time to check out that pottery class or that painting class, because when you can infuse creativity or maybe even your own self expression into the mix, those social events get that much better. And you might even notice that there's more small gestures of love, affection, paying it forward, perhaps. It really is an excellent time to nurture the relationships that matter most to us in little ways, not grand gestures, just little ways. Text them and say, just thinking about you, hoping you're having a great day. Little tiny things to just say, yes, you are a part of my heart. You are a part of my life. And I love you even more that you are a person in my life. Or plan a get together, okay? Draw something, paint something, turn on some music and dance, sing, do something wonderful for you. Maybe it's a spa day. Maybe you go out and get that new outfit because you'll totally rock it. You'll look fabulous in it. And get out in nature and hail the beauty. It's a time to see beauty, and it's a time to grow beauty in our life. Absolutely. Okay, let's turn to the cards. Okay, our underlying energy for today is the Strength card appears. So we need to walk with integrity today. We can't be stretching the truth so that it sounds better to others. We want to stick to the facts and only the facts. Now, we can have a little fun. Absolutely. This is a day to have a little bit of fun, put in a little bit more beauty. Okay, just don't say you saw a flower on the way to work. You saw this beautiful rose emerging through the sidewalk cracks, opening up its blossoms so you could see every petal starting to manifest and open. Like, just see the beauty, right? Just see the beauty of and experience the beauty. Things will catch your eye today. So pause for a moment. Allow yourself to take in that moment. And maybe with you're with a special friend and something small just happens that makes just brings in pure delight. It's those small moments that are actually the great big moments in life, the ones that really cement. I remember just, top of the head, I was with a friend, we were doing something, and so she was showing me how to do it, and it didn't work, but we got the drift of it. So then I did mine, and it was just beautiful and it was magical. And then she did hers, and it didn't work again. And we laughed and we laughed and we laughed. And I think that had more of a bonding experience than hours that we spent together on previous occasions. So, it's all about enjoying and having fun, which has nothing to do with this card whatsoever. I don't know why I went on the tangent, but I guess I was supposed to tell you all that. The Strength card is about walking with a sense of integrity. It's also about being completely trustworthy, to let others in and show that it's safe in your inner circle, but also they're showing you it's safe in their inner circle. So we get safety, we get respect, we get, family feeling, tribal feeling, a closeness with others. that we normally wouldn't experience on other days, or it wouldn't even be possible perhaps on other days. This is about understanding your own strength, your own courage. It's about taking a risk on you. It's about showing yourself to the world, taking that risk. And that can be a very scary step to take, depending on what you want to show to the world that you're pulling inside, and it's making you closed off. You're building the walls because you don't want the secret now to get out, or you don't want other people to know. But really, it's when you allow them to see who you really are that your true magic shines. And if they turn their back on you, well, they just didn't know the gift they had in front of them. Okay? So definitely this is a card to believe in yourself, to understand that you have more courage, more strength. It's a day to walk with a sense of integrity, showing that, your word is your bond. Oh my gosh, we have the devil as the first card. This is a card that says, you know what? If it's, first of all, I hear if it's ugly, let it go. Why are you holding on to it? Why are you allowing that kind of, I hear, sewage in your life? So these are the words I'm getting. These are words that I would use usually. But it can be. We stay in relationships, we stay in environments that we know are not healthy for us. Or we don't stand up and show our true selves and shine in the darkness. We're afraid to shine. Everybody else is dull, so we need to stay dull. Absolutely not. So allow yourself to shine. Unshackle yourself from what holds you back. Take away those limitations. And I'm hearing a lot of what other people think, what other people, how they will perceive me. Well, how will they perceive me? I know that, from birth to death, you are the only one that is there full time to make sure that you are getting the respect and the honor and the love that you deserve in your life. So this is a time to, what isn't working for you, what isn't in alignment with your path going forward. It's a time to unshackle, I hear, yourself, and to allow yourself to rise as the phoenix rises out of the ashes. So allow those things to turn to ash. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. She's a little bit impatient. Well, I'll give her that. So we kind of have to watch ourselves because we can be very spontaneous in what we see or what we say or what we do. Not so much what we see, what we say and what we do. Okay, and that, if we don't really think it through, well, we'll end up in that big fiery pit ourselves. Okay, so we want to think things through. We want to, invoke some kind of knowledge or practicality in our thoughts, in our actions, absolutely, in our words that we're saying. But this is also a highly spiritual time. So once again, let your creativity flow, let your inner expression come out. And if it's just you in your bedroom with the music on and you're singing and you're dancing and you feel that that is the best way that you can express yourself right now, then absolutely do it. If you feel like, you know what, you opened up your closet and you're like, no, then go and get yourself a new outfit. But here's the thing, okay? And I remember my daughter, her partner would not let my daughter buy anything new unless she gave 3 things away. And so if she had something like, oh, I want this top, they would say, okay, what 3 things are we getting rid of in the closet then? And my daughter, yeah, she had a full closet. So there was definitely things she could give away, but then she was like, I don't know. And so she had to think then, will this be something that she can really rock, or does she already have things that can really rock? So I double dare you, okay? I double dare you to, if you do go out and buy that beautiful new outfit, to give 3 items of clothing to a Goodwill or a shelter or something to help somebody else out, okay? Because you're not going to need those other clothes with the new outfit that's just going to make you look like people are going to turn their heads when you walk into a room, when you walk down that street, when you walk into the office. When we have the Two of Cups, and this is about relationships and growing relationships deeper and stronger. This may be new people that you meet. Maybe you do try that pottery class and you meet your new best friend. Who knows, right? The whole world is a very magical place if you allow it to be so. So this is about meeting new people, learning new things. Like-minded people come into play, but you're very opposite in many ways in this card. So you're both independents coming together with a mutual liking for something, perhaps, and you're going to build the relationship on that on that love, on that passion, on that dream. This could be also where you get that aha moment, that epiphany, that revelation of how you can take your hobby and turn it into, monetize your hobby, so to speak. This is a time that when you allow your creativity to come out, you embrace maybe a new path of that artistic ability. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book, but you thought, nah, I don't know if I could do that. If you sit down on a day like today, you'll know whether or not you want to do that. Because if it's in alignment with your path going forward, sometimes we can see our path, sometimes we envision our path, other times we have no idea that we're going to end up there. And that is the magic and the beauty of walking our path. Because if we just stay in one place, we're not going to experience the magic that's out there. And maybe what we wanted or we thought we wanted doesn't happen, but the world opens up in such a spectacular way. You kind of look back and go, gosh, I'm kind of glad that didn't happen for me. I wouldn't be here right now. So once again, rose-colored glasses. Be careful that they don't fall down, okay? Because all of a sudden, we'll see what we want to see rather than what's there. We'll talk, a string of lies in order to entice people, get them to like us in ways that, it's really not who we are at all. Seek beauty, the 44 energy. Seek beauty. That's definitely a part of today's energy. Seeking beauty in the world around us, seeing it, inviting it in, creating it. So seek beauty. This is a time to reflect on love and seek out beauty. Great Create memories. Take time to enjoy your experiences, your celebrations, your special occasions. The recollection of happy moments will support you. Look not only in the world around you, but also within. Seek out the loving qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Search for your own beauty. Look at yourself and the world around you from a new perspective. And I think we'll definitely be doing that today. Okay. I think, though, that we'll have to be a little bit more conscious of it. Okay. Many times, we walk down the same street 50 times and you never see how that person had that small flower arrangement in their window or something, something little that all of a sudden today you're like, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. The other 50 times you just walked right by it. So it's about being conscious of it. So look for the beauty and you will find it. And we'll see what the animals have to tell us. Look at this. Stretch your neck out. The giraffe, right? Oh, maybe I'll just stay here. I'll put on these little rose-colored glasses. You see, everything's perfect in my world. Everything's fine. Nothing needs to change. Nothing to see here, people. Just keep on going. The giraffe shows up and says, no, 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 no. Look for the excitement. Step into the excitement. Step into the beauty. Step into the magic. So stretch your neck out. Stretch, strengthen, intuition, mobility, yoga, clairvoyant. Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape. Sometimes we expect more from others because we'd be willing to do that much for them. And Giraffe is reminding you to be careful of who you allow within your circle. Giraffe has a close-knit group of family and friends, and when there is someone who disrupts the dynamics of the relationship, Giraffe is quick to change it. Whether it's their long necks or legs, or just simply their personalities, Giraffes are known for their clairvoyant abilities and the ability to see clearly through people, problems, and sometimes even into the future. And this uncanny intuitiveness is a message that you too have that ability. So when I was talking about, the creative side, the inner expression, the spirituality, right? To know that your intuition is stronger on a day like today. You have the ability of intuition if you practice trusting in the message that you receive. Quieting your mind is the key to listening to your intuition. Yoga can be found as a beneficial practice. Since giraffes only sleep 2 to 4 hours, they must have physical and emotional strength. So we're back to the strength. Yoga can help you gain the strength needed for you to gift your spiritual and physical mobilities. So there's yoga, absolutely, but there's also going for a walk on a shoreline, a sandy beach, maybe through a forest or a path through a park. There's all kinds of ways that you can experience, getting a little bit of exercise and going within to your heart center. Have conversations seemingly with yourself. See the beauty that surrounds you. Create those little special moments, those smiles, those giggles, those laughter, the laughter today. Okay? It's a beautiful day to do those things, to embrace the people that are close knit, families and friends, the ones that we keep closest to our heart. Do something small for them. Pay it forward in some way. Go buy yourself a new outfit and then donate 3 of the old ones hanging in the closet that you just don't want to wear anymore. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.